story about Cinderella. Once upon a time, there was a young girl. Her name is Cinderella. She lived with her stepmother and two stepsisters. Her stepmother and sister were conceited and bad-tempered. The stepmother made Cinderella do the hardest work in the house, such as scrubbing the floor, cleaning the food and pan, and preparing the food for the family. The two stepsisters, in the other hand, did not work about the house. Their mother gave them many handsome dresses to wear. One day, the two stepsisters were received an invitation to the ball that the king's son was going at the palace. They were excited about this and spent so much time to choosing the dress they would wear. And the day of the ball is came, and away the sister into it. Cinderella could not help crying after they had left. "Why are you crying, Cinderella?" a voice asked. She looked up and saw her fire godmother standing beside her. "Because I want so much to go to the ball." "Well," said the fire godmother, "you have been such a cheerful, hardworking, uncomplaining girl that I'm going to see that you to go to the ball." And magically, the fire godmother changed a pumpkin into fine coal, a mice into cookman, and two footmen. And the fire godmother tapped Cinderella regret dress with her wand, and it became a beautiful ball gown. And she gave her pair two pretty glass slippers. "Now, Cinderella," she said, "you must leave before midnight." And away she drove with her beautiful coat. Cinderella was having a wonderfully good time. She danced again and again with the king's son. And suddenly, the clock began to strike 12, and she ran toward the door as quickly as she could. But in her hurry, one of her glass slippers was left behind. One day, the king's son proclaimed that he would marry the girl who fitted the glass slipper. And then the two stepsisters tried on the slipper, but it too small for them, no matter how hard they tried to squeeze their toes into it. And in the end, the king's son let Cinderella to try on the slipper. She was stuck on her foot. The slip is slippery and it fit perfectly. And finally, she was driven at the palace with the king's son. And the king's son was overjoyed to see her again. And then they were married and lived happily ever after. That is a story about Cinderella. Thank you for watching and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!